Alright, what's up guys, and welcome back to some more Black Ops 4. Now, something that I talked about a lot in my last video on Black Ops 4, but I didn't end up putting in the video, is the dark matter / DLC weapon grind that I've kind of been on over the past, maybe month or two. As I talked about in my last video, this game does have dark matter, and of course, you saw that I did have it on my weapons. Now, if I actually go to all my weapons, you can see that I have dark matter on everything. However, when I go and I hit F to personalize, you can see that I don't have all of the camos. Now, we're not going to talk about how that works, but what I will say is it has been a fun thing for me to do, to go and earn all the camos on the base weapon. Those are the only guns that I need camos for, is the base weapons of this game. So I've actually gone through and I have a lot of guns actually gold. Now, the guns that I still need to work through are, as you saw, the ICR, the KN54, the Vapor, the Escargot, the MX9, the Swordfish, the Essex, the Auger, the Titan, the Mozu, the Trebuchet, and the Mog 12. And that's it. So of course I've been chipping away at that every time I get on and I do my tier skips and earn all my reserve crates. I'm generally casually working towards it. I'm not on here grinding camos all the time because this game is kind of old. I don't really care that much, but it is just something to do every day to get my kind of daily dose of zombies. The other thing that I have actively been working towards, but it is something that I cannot actively do, 12 hours a day, is working towards all of the DLC weapons. If I go over here to the black market, you'll obviously see the shop things, and then you'll see over here this pick a weapon bribe. Now, this is something that actually wasn't in the game for most of the life cycles, I remember correctly. I'm not sure, but I'll try to put it on the screen if I find out or edit it in post. But this was added much later into the game, and this gave a somewhat fair way of earning weapons for free. Now, obviously, you can see you can spend 2,400 COD points or $20, and you're guaranteed you can pick a weapon that you want, and you also get 5 non-duplicate crates, which have 3 reserve crates, or you can save up 50 reserve crates and then get it for free. Now, you can see in the top right of my screen, I have 49 right now. I didn't actually do that on purpose. I bought a Mark II variant of a weapon that was 2 reserve crates that is in the reserve stack. There are always 2 crates, and I got on the next day and I could only get up to 49. So this just happens to be how it is. Anyway, if we go into the pick a weapon bribe, we can see of all of the original DLC weapons that aren't Mastercrafts or aren't Mark IIs, I'm missing 2 weapons. I'm missing the Vendetta and I'm missing the Micro MG9. Now, I mainly went through and picked the weapons that I wanted. First, something that's actually funny is that the Eye of Apophis is something I actually got from a reserve crate. It is not something that I purchased with my reserve crates I saved up, because this is a weapon you can only use in multiplayer. You cannot use it in zombies. Every other weapon you can use in zombies, and every other weapon I do have dark matter and I have gold. So in this video, we're going to be getting the Vendetta sniper rifle. Even on PC, this game takes forever to load. There's always something that I hated about it. Even on Xbox, this was just not good. Now, I want to say really quickly, again, I'm going to probably keep saying this in everybody, but you guys have been killing it on the support on the most recent videos. So I want to say thank you very much for that. I appreciate anybody who watches my videos, let alone leaves a like or even leaves a comment. I love all of that stuff and I check it semi-frequently. So if you ever have something that you want to say or some kind of feedback for the video or even on the topic, you should definitely leave it, because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to respond to it. And 10 times out of 10 times, I'm gonna see it. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the last video that I posted was actually from October of 2022. Now, the Dark Aether Intel video and the Dark Matter, or I guess Dark Aether video, that's kind of confusing, isn't it? Those were both filmed around the same time in October, and I just never got around to editing them until last week, which I think is very interesting, especially because both of them had the Halloween event with the pumpkins, which I want to say, and I know I've said it in both of those videos, makes the game 10 times more fun. I don't think they should have it as that's how it is, because it makes zombies way too easy, but as a limited time event, I hope they do something like that in Black Ops 6? Whatever the next game is, I hope they do something just like it. The skeletons on this map make it absolutely terrible. Pretty much every single chaos map in this game has some kind of enemy like that, whether it's the Nosferatus or just the vampires from Dead of the Night, the skeletons from this, or I guess really just the overabundance of catalyst enemies from both Voyage and 9, as well as the heavies in 9. The combination of the catalyst and the heavies from 9 makes me really not want to play that map, because as soon as you get past around 25, it becomes super obnoxious and just ammo draining to have to keep killing the water zombies that buff the normal zombies, and then you have 15 heavies that show up as well. It's just not optimal. Something I never figured out about this guy is it better to shoot his helmet off or just shoot that little scar thing or whatever that is? Because it seems as if it does more damage, but I always thought just shooting his weak spot, you know, because video game brain rot would just tell me to shoot the weak spot and not always go for the head. It's like the guys from Firebase Z. For some reason, the name of them is escaping me right now, but those guys, you want to shoot their little hand cannon rather than their heads, or at least it does more damage. They're both equally viable ways to kill them, but shooting the cannon is a lot more effective, I found. I know that this is a map that people really like, but I don't know. I've always thought it's like okay. I'm not huge on the different hands, to be completely honest. And the Easter egg it's okay. It definitely has one of the hardest boss fights I've had to do it in a Treyarch game. I think that's something that this game definitely surpasses compared to the other Treyarch games are the boss fights. This game has some genuinely really good boss fights, like the Eye of Odin boss fight from Voyage of Despair. Also this boss fight with, I don't even remember his name, the Giant Giganese. I think he has a name, but I don't remember it. I've started putting diamond camo on some of these weapons because I really like how diamond camo looks. It looks like Black Ops 2's diamond camo, but a lot more bright. I also like this death effect with all the cash. Makes me think of the Infinity Ward games when you get a payback and the money comes out of them because it's a payback. Get it? Like pay, like money. Yeah, whatever. I will say the biggest thing about this game that I didn't love is the fact that making progress on the battle pass was very slow if you only wanted to play zombies and you didn't want to play multiplayer. Because the only way that you can progress through the battle pass is through the tier skips. And you only get 2 of those per day. I believe that wasn't even something that originally was in the game. They added it later on. Granted, looking back and seeing how the battle pass or Black Ops pass or whatever you call it functioned back when the game first came out is very bizarre to me. The way that it was spaced out, it wasn't like 50 tiers and every tier you got a new cosmetic or a new camo or a new sticker or charm or something. It was like up until a certain point it was, and then after that it was spaced out by reserve crates. They could artificially inflate the number of tiers, or I guess the rarity of certain items, by placing 50 tiers of just reserve crates to get, you know, one outfit for an operator or one mastercraft or something. That was back in 2018, and I don't really personally remember that because I was way too focused on playing zombies at that point and leveling up and prestiging and just genuinely enjoying the game. So it's only now retroactively looking back that I realize how weird the past was. At least compared to what we have now, where every single tier you progress, you actually earn something, so it doesn't feel pointless just playing towards it. Now, in Black Ops Cold War, and something that I remember putting in my wish list for that game, was that I was able to make progress towards the Battle Pass by playing zombies. I guess the only thing that was nice about the tier skips in this game, they usually gave you enough time within the operations to fully level up the pass by only playing zombies. You just had to be extremely consistent. I remember there were certain days where I didn't want to get on and I didn't want to play, like whether I had a lot of school or, you know, I just didn't feel that well or something like that, whatever it was. But I would still get on and I would play for my 2 tier skips just so I could level up the battle pass. Then I would get off. I guess at least in the latter ones. The ones that I was talking about with the 200 plus tiers or whatever, yeah, you were not getting through that unless you were just putting in ungodly amounts of time. All right, so there's that done. Let's go back to the black market. We do a little supply drop opening. Black market, we have 50 reserve crates. Vendetta, exchange for 50. Oh yeah, I gotta see this little opening. Let's go. Vendetta, little doggy. Oh, nice. Got that death effect I was talking about for the SG-12. Cool. Let's do this little supply drop opening. All right. These are non-duplicate, so I don't have anything. Okay, awesome, I guess. What is that face paint? Bruh. Oh, that's cool. Sweet, so absolute garbage I got from that. Awesome. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I make videos like this all the time. Turn on notifications too while you're at it, I guess. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think of anything I talked about, or leave me suggestions for games you'd like to see me play in one of my next videos, and I'll be sure to check it out. With that all being said, guys, it's been Jack, or BableR1, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Later.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me